Right now, there are some 100,000 primates in laboratories across the United States, being used or waiting to be used in research and testing. Only a very few might one day make it to sanctuary. These animals have lived their entire lives under laws purported to protect them. But in the physical and emotional scars of those who do make it out alive, we see what they've endured in spite of the laws. Research exploits primates' remarkable likeness to us for countless experiments that try, but most often fail, to predict what will happen in humans. Monkeys are confined to unnatural lives in their concrete and steel laboratory worlds. They're made sick from viruses and substances forced down their throats. They're isolated, removed from their group, and left without any comfort. They're there, right now, stripped of their natural ability to fight or flee or even hide from the next pair of strong hands in thick gloves that come to take them away. This is routine. The few who make it to sanctuary never really forget. After decades of unbridled research, the 1966 Animal Welfare Act established some legal protections for certain animals, including primates, used in labs. But the law failed to consider that trauma is not limited to bodily harm. Not until decades later would a 1985 amendment mandate the need to support the psychological well-being of one of our closest relatives. But the law doesn't define psychological well-being. It leaves inspectors with vague, unenforceable language. It relies on lab self-policing. When we access lab records, their otherwise closed doors are opened. In the survivors who make it out, we see proof that the laws aren't working. We see that they may in fact be unenforceable. It doesn't have to be this way. We've understood when we had it wrong and changed laws before. In 2013, failed science and psychological similarities paved the way for chimpanzees to be the first non-human species protected from research. Our similarities ceased to be their curse. The atrocities perpetrated on them have finally ended. Chimps were the first non-humans to be protected, but they cannot be the last, because by definition, the life of a research animal is a life of trauma. It's time for all primates to join their chimpanzee cousins in ethically and scientifically deserved protections from research. If maintaining not only the physical, but also the psychological well-being of primates in labs cannot be done, then their use in labs must simply end.